Hi, my name is Tamika Oglesby, and welcome to the series of potty videos. This series is packed with easy, fun potty training tips that you can put into action right away. I want to take a moment to thank everyone who responded to my request for a favor. Your response has been totally overwhelming, and my team and I greatly appreciate you. Two small requests before we get started. First, for the next few minutes, can you please take off your everybody knows how to potty train hat, okay? I'm interested in what you learn here and what you decide to do with it. And second, if at all possible, I recommend that you focus solely on what it is that I'm sharing here. So, if you can, put the little one down for a nap. Turn off the pings, the dings, the tings, and all of the other distractions, and stay right here with me. Okay? There is no such thing as multitasking, and this content can show you exactly how to get potty training done. I promise it'll be well worth your time. Now, because you're here, I'm kind of guessing that you're a parent or maybe your grandparent, and you have someone who you're looking to get potty trained really soon. I often say that people potty train because they're tired of changing diapers, they're tired of paying for diapers, or someone is moving into the big boy or big girls class. Now, changing classes may not be happening for most of us right now, but not wanting to pay for or change diapers anymore has definitely increased. In this video, I'm going to share a story, one that is about someone you may know, and it may even be something that you can completely relate to, at least on some level. The lead character in this story is a person who has decided it is time to potty train. So, while the path may be different for each of us, the goal is one that you will most definitely recognize. In this version of the story, our young mother is expecting her first child, and she is full of excitement as she waits. She soon learns, however, that she is not expecting one baby, but instead is expecting two. Yes, a set of twins. Everything now has to be doubled to accommodate this news. Two cribs, a double stroller, twice as many clothes, twice the laundry, and yes, twice the diapers. Did I mention the diapers? Year one passes quietly, and the family is almost inching into year two, and the diapers continue to add up. Life is full and busy for this young family, and it finally gets to the point where the young mother has tired of changing diapers and tired of paying for diapers. So, you know what she decides? It's time to potty train. Doing a little research, our mother came across two methods. The first one she considered, her mother, her grandmother, and her aunties highly recommended it. It's what I call the sit and wait method. It can take weeks or months of sitting and waiting. And after running around with two little ones, who wants to do that? The second method claimed quick results. It was a one-day training technique. Sit and wait with two kids after fighting with them to even get them on the potty, or a one-day method. She tried the one-day method, and she tried it out with the twins, and lo and behold, it worked. In fact, it really worked. One day the twins woke up. They started out the day in diapers. By the end of that day, really by lunchtime, they were fully daytime trained. Poof, just like that. All it took was a little more effort before they mastered nighttime training too. Now, while this one day method worked, it was stressful. After completing the training, our superhero mom decided to tweak the program and make it fun and stress-free, two elements that were definitely missing. After her family grew to include a few more children, all potty trained using the same method, she tried it on her preschool children. They also were all potty trained using this method. Then many of the daycare providers in her area allowed her to come in and potty train their toddler class. It worked there too. So it became clear it was time to take this lesson on the road. She traveled the country with mommy conferences, presenting to wall parents. They all just wanted to know the best way to potty train without stressing out their entire household. She was having a great time sharing this information with her parents. She was at these events with the baby guy from New York, as well as the founder of the Leaky Boob, not to mention every baby product manufacturer you would ever want to meet. She learned a great deal working with them. And well, if you haven't guessed it by now, that mom was me. But a mother traveling the country was not a sustainable lifestyle for me. I just couldn't do it. I had a family that needed me. But abandoning the hundreds to thousands of parents searching for potty training answers didn't sit well with me either. I decided that there had to be a better way. I went back to researching and found the perfect format that would allow me to be with my family and still share this information and to share the insight that I had gained. The online class format seemed like it would be a great choice. That was my aha moment. I knew from then on I didn't have to sacrifice my family, nor did I have to sacrifice the parents. I could really share this powerful potty training program, and the parents would benefit from my trials and my errors, as well as my triumphs. In the next video, I'm going to share some of the most important takeaways that I learned from the baby industry and how you too can use the easy potty schmatty technique to successfully potty train your little one. And in case you feel like I kind of glossed over the potty training twins in one day thing, it's because it's really not that important anymore. After all of the children and families I've been able to help potty train, the program now has alternatives. I will share with you the options currently available with the potty schmatty technique in the third video. Options that just did not exist when I was searching. I really would have appreciated it. But right now, I really wish that I could climb through this camera and tell you, don't be afraid of the concept of potty training your child in one day. Through this potty training program with Potty Schmatty, I've been able to help families, children, and even educators resolve potty training. The diapers, the accidents, the pain, the fears, and the regressions will be a thing of the past. You too will have a child who wakes up one day in diapers, and by the end of the day, your child can be fully day trained. And it all starts with your mindset. So, I have consistently heard cries from the land of one day potty training isn't possible, as well as why would I pay for something that I can figure out on my own? And my all-time personal favorite, the excuses and stories of why this is not the right time to start. Now, I respect where a person is, I really do, but I'm just not willing to indulge nor accept the negative mindset. Look, I don't care if your child is 5 years old and still in diapers and pull-ups, or if you have a newborn and you just want to get a jump start on potty training. You do have the right and the power to get potty training done on the terms that work best for you and for your family. The fact that you're still here tells me that you have an open mind. So because of your open mindset, your desire for the very best for your child, and your ability to be the superhero mom or dad that I know you are, let's dive in a little further, shall we? Look, I've coached parents who would gladly pay thousands of dollars to have someone else potty train their child, instead of taking a few easy concepts and interweaving them into their daily lives as they interact with their child. Mindset. I've also worked with parents who are struggling in the midst of our country, and let's face it, the world's meltdown right now, who question paying to learn a skill they feel like parents should already know. Guess what? I've looked in the parents' handbook, and this information is not in there. But the limiting belief is driving more than a few parents. I've also worked with parents of 3 and 4-year-olds who have outright told their parents, no, I'm not using the potty, with just a little reminder of our superhero powers of adaptation and readjustment, skills that most 3 and 4 years haven't mastered yet. We've been able to get those parents over the hump. Again, mindset. So when I say to you that I am here to help you bring out your superhero powers, I'm not pulling this concept out of thin air. I'm here to support your family's change to the next level. And that's what potty training is. I'm not making these videos to help you stay on your current course. It's time to make a change. And making changes to the way that you're thinking about potty changing is challenging. And I really do get that. Most of us don't think about potty training until, again, we're tired of changing diapers, we're tired of paying for diapers, or someone else brings it up that it may be time to potty train. And that's usually a teacher. Now, breaking the status quo of how you choose to potty train is harder than sitting on Instagram or watching Netflix and Hulu. The light at the end of this process is brighter and sweeter than most people even imagine. So, I've seen so many families end up struggling to get potty training done. The mistakes that they make, they're typical, they're even expected, and they're very fixable. But the days, the weeks, and months that they allow to pass add up to time and money missed and losses that can never be reclaimed. An action item that you could actually do right now, though, I invite you, I really do. I invite you to cut out all, okay, or some of the stimulus that doesn't serve the image that you have of your family in your mind. When you had your baby, what did you envision for their life? What did you envision for your family life? Is the stimulus that we are all facing overindulging in right now supporting that vision? You deserve the vision that you initially had for your family. You just have to do a little work for it. And this may include cutting back a little on the mainstream media, a little television, some of the negative family and friends, maybe the junk food diet, maybe a little bit too much ice cream right now or popcorn. Look, whatever is making your parenting superhero cape just a little dirty, just get rid of some of it, because you deserve to have the family that you've always envisioned. And while this program is specifically for potty training, you will find that it works for many concepts that parenting touches. If you are not getting the results that you want, tweak it a little, recognizing that embracing consistency and a clear, easy, and fun technique will help you move closer to reaching your goals almost instantaneously. And recognize that your thoughts influence your feelings. Then your feelings will affect your action, and your actions determine your results. Let me share that again. Your thoughts influence your feelings. Your feelings affect your actions, and your actions determine your results. Now, I'll be back in a few days with the next video in this series. And I want to thank you and honor you for watching this video and acknowledging that you still have more to discover about the parenting journey. Look, as a lifelong learner myself, I believe there is so much more living and learning to do. And I would love to hear from you all. So feel free to pop over to our Facebook page or our Instagram page and tell me about your superhero potty journey and your goals. Again, what is it you envision for your family? When you reach your potty training goals, what does that life look like for your family? What does it feel like? And how does it overall impact your family? Again, I'm Tamika Oglesby with Potty Schmotty, and I'll see you in a few days.